Good morning, everybody. Debbie Probali here, and I want to talk a little bit about my essential reflection that I am working on this week. So I've been changing up how I do my essential reflections a little bit. So rather than one day and really mesh into that, I'm doing the same oils repeated days, and here's why. So I'm reading this book, and I'm sorry I don't have the name, but you can message me and I'll get it for you. And it walked through doing, it was kind of like a guided meditation, but it was just giving a written direction of how to do that. And in it, I was guided to walk into um, this cave, and I surrounded by stalactites and stalagmites that were crystal, and the energy was just beautiful, and they had their own light. And as I stood in that space, I felt I too have my own inner light, create my own light, and have this beautiful energy. And I felt this oneness with who I am, with purpose, with all that is. And then we were guided to go into another cave. And that cave for me was insects and snakes and worms and darkness. And although it didn't bother me, I was not affected by that. I went, oh, you have to go through the fears, the old stories, the old wounds, peel back a layer. And then we were guided into another cave. And for me, that cave was trees and water and sun, and it was just this beautiful natural state. But then from there we would go to another cave and another cave and another cave, right? Because this is the journey. We feel we get it, we are connected with who we are, and then there's growth. Then there's that next level of the life spiral, and we have to peel back the layers, do the work, identify old stories that no longer serve us, and move us into our next highest potential. So I have started doing my essential reflection. Oh, I get it. It's powerful. It's magnificent. I know what I need to do. Boom, boom, boom. But then the next day, I reflect on the same oils, the same messages, and let those oils peel back more layers of knowing and bringing me closer to another level of truth, of purpose, passion, beliefs, and goals, and more barriers, old stories, tapes that play in my head, all these things that that I'm going to say hold me back, but they're not really. The journey is the journey. But that's what I'm doing now. And today's was so powerful, was just amazing. Um, some of the oils, so here in Canada, we can't get all of the oils yet. But this is the one that was in the reading this morning. It was Valor. And Valor is what the Roman soldiers would apply with their herbs and oils, whatever they used at that time, but the plants that they used to give them the courage and the strength to do what needed to be done on their mission. So feeling that at this level, it's amazing. Tomorrow, it's going to be even deeper. Essential reflections. Gotta love it. So powerful.